Fire up your gaming battle station and log into the virtual world of T-Rain as we delve into the depths of Neal Stephenson's tech thriller Reamde. Reamde is what you get when Neal Stephenson is tired of science fiction, cyberpunk or historic fiction and instead decides to just write an action thriller. Die hard on pages if you will, with an affinity for contemporary digital and internet technology. I guess Stephenson cannot quit these aspects completely. Thus, Reamde, published in the year 2011, 1044 pages strong, can be categorized as a tech thriller, earning it subsequently a Diamond Heart rating on the Sci-Fi Mo scale if we want to employ this rating system in the first place. Its narrative setting spans a great circle from the Pacific Northwest to China and back again, as well as also operating in the virtual world, the MMORPG T-Rain to be more specific. Obviously, you cannot expect boundless original concepts and ideas from Reamde, since it is a contemporary tech thriller, but this does not necessarily lessen its other merits. Furthermore, Reamde sports your typical cast of quote-unquote Neal Stephenson characters and protagonists, although their overall number is smaller than what you might expect from his other novels. In terms of critical acclaim, Reamde only received a single meager nomination for the Goodreads Choice Award for Mystery and Thriller in the year 2011. I guess Reamde not classifying as science fiction or fantasy, while Stephenson as an author is yet not established enough in the more mainstream genre of thrillers and action, might have been the nail in Reamde's coffin when it comes to the overall harvest during the awards season. Nevertheless, Reamde enjoyed a reasonable success when it comes to its popular reception, as evidenced by a combined rating of 4.1 out of 5 stars based on thousands of reviews. Here, Stephenson's already established fanbase likely kicked in. The story of Reamde takes place in the late 2000s or early 2010s. Zula Forthrust, adopted niece of billionaire Richard Dodge Forthrust, works at his company, Corporation 9592, which runs the successful MMORPG T-Rain. Things start to go sideways when Zula's boyfriend, Peter, sells stolen credit card data to the Russian mob, leading to a ransomware infection affecting vital data to the Russians. The mob coerces Zula and Peter to find the virus creators in China. There, they accidentally stumble upon Islamic terrorists, and after the ensuing chaos subsides, Zula ends up as hostage of terrorist leader Abdullah Jones. Jones and Zula flee to the Canadian wilderness, where Jones is aiming to use Richard's secret smuggling route into the US. At the same time, ex-Spetsnaz Sokolov, MI6 agent Olivia, and Zula's family and friends do everything in their power to stop Jones and rescue Zula. Reamde is unapologetically a thriller at its core, devoid of other timelines or deeper philosophical underpinnings, except for its emphasis on strong family bonds and the usefulness of regularly practicing combat roles. It is refreshing in its personal scope, contrasting with Neal Stephenson's other novels that often depict society or world-changing events, with Zodiac and The Big U being the other exceptions in his work. Retroactively, Reamde is part of a major series that includes novels such as Cryptonomicon, Fall, its more organic sequel, and in a more distant sense, the Baroque trilogy. This retroactively created mega-series was initiated with the novel Fall, and as I stated in my review video of Cryptonomicon, I personally have some reservations with regards to this development. Yet, similar to Cryptonomicon, the novel Reamde is able to stand on its own, merit-wise, with no direct links necessary to the Baroque trilogy or Cryptonomicon, to try to further elevate its importance. Similar to the contemporary plotline in Cryptonomicon, Reamde serves as a time capsule for its era. While Cryptonomicon captures the late 1990s, Reamde reflects the late 2000s and early 2010s, a period marked by the advent of social media, online gaming, and the very first generations of smartphones. However, it also predates the turmoil and mass hysteria that can arise from the misuse of this technology. For a more vivid depiction of the consequences of such developments, Reamde's sequel, Fall, at least part of it, serves as a better time capsule, especially in its portrayal of online hoaxes morphing into perceived reality for a significant portion of the population. Additionally, one could say that Seven Eves also provides a snapshot of the early days of social media, similar to what Reamde does, but Seven Eves has a primary focus on the imminent danger from the disintegrating moon, so this topic is more of a sideshow. Overall, if you like Stephenson's style of writing action, then Reamde should be your cup of tea. As Michelle West, reviewing the novel for the Magazine of Fantasy and Science Fiction, wrote, and I quote here, "In feel, it's closest to Cryptonomicon, although all of the action takes place in the present, where information travels quickly and cell phones and Wi-Fi are ubiquitous. I enjoyed it greatly, and I frequently laughed out loud at his description or his dialogue. It read like a much shorter book." And I have to say, I have to agree with this assessment. Also, it is of note that Reamde is one of Stephenson's novels with a solid, probably the least abrupt or somehow otherwise mishandled endings. And with these words, I will also try to end, hopefully not too abruptly, this review. If you liked this video, you may also enjoy the other reviews and content on my channel. Feel free to leave a comment if you want to discuss the novels or if you want to suggest other books that I should review in the future. Please consider upvoting and subscribing, it is much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and until next time.